Yeah, yeah, loves that. Uh, so, so yeah, because the more you put fuel there, and then you get to a certain tier, and then and then then you get 2 points per gallon, and then you get 3 points per gallon, and then you get 4 points per gallon. And then you'll reach that diamond status or platinum status, and you get unlimited showers and shit. So yeah. And the TA, I don't know the way TA is doing it. It's a little better now, but I don't get it. Their tier levels are like supposed to be like gears, and you got this. I don't know, like super showers. I don't know what they call it, but yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I'm a driver. I'm out here working. Just give me a damn shower, and I'll, for showing up, and I'll buy something, or I'll fuel there, whatever. Kind of work these points is. Anyway, Loves. Yeah, I was a little short. I was a couple 100 gallons short last month to get my diamond because the truck was in the shop, and I was fighting that new truck. Just really fighting. Anyway, I was short. I called them up, and he put me up to diamond. Platinum and diamond are the same, except one's 3 points and one's 4 points. Platinum, you still get unlimited showers, unlimited. But yeah, it's all about that extra point, because it adds up, $50, $100 extra a month, I get points. Pilot has points too, but I know stuff in Pilot and TA especially is a lot more expensive too.
Yeah, that TA and Petro. Well, when I first started driving, it was for the first few years I started driving. It was like 50 gallons. 50 gallons for a free shower. And now, I think it was a few years back. That's when they changed it to where you gotta put fuel 60 gallons or more to get a free shower. And I know those are at a point where if you put 60 gallons, you get one shower, but if you put 100 or 120 gallons, you get two showers. But they don't do that because that was just a promotion and everything. But thing that they had, but they don't do that anymore. It's just that at 60 gallons, you get a free shower.
Yeah, now the other scam is parking, especially these California joints. Must fuel 75 gallons to get overnight parking, or in the reserve parking and shit. If the states, the rest areas would just expand, and the states would take care of the truckers a little more. Give us some overnight parking. Not a lot of us need to pull into a whole truck stop, shut down, and shower. We just need a place to park overnight. So I think Ohio, they got those turn plazas and stuff. They're pretty nice, and they got a couple, there's free showers in there, and quite a bit of real estate for parking. That's pretty nice. But and going to California, you can't get a goddamn parking spot after 5 o'clock. Denver's really bad too. And then they want you to pay for it and use your points. And I'm sorry, my points are for food and piece of electronic gear and stuff. I don't want to be paying for parking and paying for that is one thing. Pride here did say they will pay for parking. They will reimburse and pay for parking if I get stuck and I need to pay for parking. So that was nice. I did like that.
Yeah. That's what I usually use my points for, like for food or for anything rent and stuff like that. I don't use it for showers. And so for the showers, if I don't have the credit, I'll just pay it cash. And screw it, and I'll get the money back in taxes at the end of the year. But I don't use it for my points for showers or anything like that. So yeah.
Need to build a little shower in the catwalk, one of those little solar showers. Put a little heater in, a little electric pump, or pressurize it with the air. Put a little shower on the catwalk, pull a little curtain shut, and take a little shower back there. Half a shower. Use my half a shower credit. Usually I pull into Love's, but damn, it's hard to find parking at the Love's. It's full. Because of the point system. They usually fill up, and their parking spots aren't as big, and they don't have the driver lounges and stuff. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'm almost to Wells, Nevada here. Hopefully there's parking. That's where I'm shutting down.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Love's. Yeah, Steel Horse, we see that. Oh, I see. I saw his thing come up. Yeah, shit. That just distracted me there. Love's. Yeah, Love's. What I do like about them, they don't charge for parking, they don't have those gyro lounges. I wish they did. I know some do. I've seen that some of them do, but not all of them. It's really rare that you'll see one that has one. And so yeah.
There's I think the one in Ripon, California, or not Lodi, but like Ripon or something. Actually, it's one of the rare ones that actually have a Denny's. At Love's, they got a little driver lounge, I think, and laundry and stuff. It was rare to see a Love's that was a full truck stop service center.
Yeah. Well, there's the Love's there in Gary, Indiana. Because that used to be a Flying J at one point. And that Lowe's has a Denny's, and I believe they still have that the Gyros Lounge in there. I'm not really sure. I haven't been in that Lowe's in a while. It's been a while since I've been in that Lowe's, so yeah.
Shit, I just scared the shit out of me coming down the hill, and the wind's blowing, and it just blew me into the other lane. The rainy, wet, slushy shit here. Gusty wind right now.
Yeah, I was stuck in the wind yesterday on my way to Chicago and everything. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. When I went from Youngstown to Chicago, it was windy and shit, man. I had to slow down just a bit so that wind won't catch me. And shit, so yeah, I was windy through 80 and 90 over there. It was crazy.
Yeah, never again for well. I tried never again. I came across a Bonneville Salt Flats a couple months ago. The sign said 50 plus mile an hour winds, and by the time I passed, I'm like, well, okay, I'm running heavy, but Jesus Christ, I got across there. I had to stop at Windover or at the rest area right before Windover and dry my pants off because it was scary. I had that wheel cranked, and then a gust of wind would come, and I'd have to turn the wheel the other way to avoid. It was scary. As a good 70 mile an hour winds, I swear, scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, those let's see, not last year. I think it was the year before or 2 years ago. I was in North Dakota. I went to go visit my son for Christmas, and I had a little beer that I was taking to Grand Forks, North Dakota up there. And I got into North Dakota there on 29, and I was coming to this little minivan on the right lane, and I was pretty heavy, and I felt this wind like blowing real hard and everything, and I was getting closer to this car, or to the minivan, and so I prepared to move left, and I couldn't even move an inch to my left. One, because of the wind, and then those black eyes too. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to either put it in the ditch. It was a pretty steep ditch too, and a long one too. And but no, luckily enough, I went to the right, and I just put it in the shoulder, and I kept on going, and I caught that the rumble strips, and then I came back left, and I didn't even hit anybody. And there was a cop there, too, helping another driver that was way out there in the fence on his roof and everything. And I don't know whether he was over there by the car or he was in his patrol car. And if he was in there and he saw me coming, I know he probably shit his pants and shit. But I just kept on going. I didn't stop.
Yeah, it's probably going to be 8:30 or so, Daniel. I just got my load here, leaving Chelsea, Mass. Says I'll be in at 6:30. I'm probably going to have to take a half-hour break at 7 till I fuel the reefer, drop the trailer, get in my car, and get over to you. It'll be 8:30, 9 o'clock till I get to you.
Yeah, well, that's fine, Gary. I got all day.
I'll call you when I get close. A half hour away, I'll give you a call.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep my ringer on, so I know for sure I'll get that phone ring. So yeah. Well, anyway, my internal clock will wake me up at 8 o'clock around there anyway. So yeah. Right now I'm about to go inside, go spend me $25. I can stay here for 24 hours.
I don't know how it works. I know if you spend money at the restaurant or whatever, they don't charge you. But I mean, I'll buy and give you the receipt.
Yeah, because I know I gotta pay right now and everything. So yeah, because I know they'll probably come and check, see who has the permit and everything. So yeah, so I'm about to go inside, get some things, spend $25, and so yeah, they'll give me 24 hours.
Keep a printer on the truck, some paper, print your own permit, counterfeit one.
Right? Well, I was going inside without my wallet.
I hate when I do that, especially when it's raining and I get halfway across the parking lot and realize, oh crap, the wallet's in the truck.
Yep, done that a few times.
Yo, Josh, turn up! Oh, Rocco's over there now.
Well, now to the rain and slush and snow, it's like dry over here now.
Well, keep on trucking then.
Well, I only have 2 hours and 5 minutes. We shut down a couple hours early here. I can start a couple hours earlier in the morning.
Yeah, I ain't been out there for a while. Haven't run out in that area for quite a while. Well, about 2 years, I guess.
I've already gone 520 miles.
That's enough. You can make up more than you can do 700 tomorrow. And where you're at, where you're going, it'd probably be pretty easy if you just run the speed limit to do 700.
Yeah, I'm in a 65 truck. Well, I got 68 for 30 minutes. But my record is 687. 687 and with 10 minutes left on my 11. That was with night. At 679, 687, and a lot of 666 or 668. But yeah, 687 is my best.
Yeah, I used to run out there at 75 mile an hour speed limits. But we'd set the cruise at 72. Our trucks would go 76. I used to drive a television production truck for a company called NEP out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we'd go and, we'd keep that left door closed. You'd have to take your half-hour break. What we did, we took the half hour and got fuel all at the same time there, and then get back in the truck and truck on. And the most we ever did was 721. That was the biggest we ever had.
We figure 715 would be perfect, 65 miles an hour. See, is that right? 65 times 11 is 715. So, that's like perfect, real, but a 65 mile an hour truck, it's hard to get that. So, yeah, that's the kind of job I need, extra class ham radio operator, electrical engineer, IT director, CDL A class A driver. I've been in and around TV stations, and I know how to aim, set up satellites, and point dishes and do all that stuff. That's the job I need to go find. Give me one of those jobs. Well, this broadcasting don't pay what it used to. It's shitty pay.
Yeah, they're hiring in Pittsburgh, NEP, and it don't matter where you live, as long as you're within 2 hours of an airport. But I heard you say yesterday you sold your house, so I don't think they'll let you live in a truck. You might have to live somewhere. But, yeah, they're hiring. Look it up, capital N, capital E, capital P. Fill out the application online. With that background, they probably hire you pretty quickly. Well, I say pretty quickly, but they, I called and I don't have anybody. Well, I mean, I know some people there still, but the main guy that I knew there is no longer there. And I tried to hook Kaislin up, and they drug their feet. They drug their feet on him, and he moved on. So I don't know why they took so long, but yeah, you can Google that. It's their NEP group. They're on Facebook, and you get on the web, you fill out the application on their website. I can tell you, they'll probably try and start you at about $60,000 salary. Now, you make more money on different things. Well, first off, if you're familiar with that they'll start you as a freelance driver just to feel you out, see if you're going to work. And TV freelance, that's common. But they will start you at freelance, which is $255 a day, plus $65 a day per diem. And then they reimburse for all your hotels, all your flights, all that stuff.
Yeah, sounds like a load of fun. Yeah. So, you ever hear anything back from your maybe new adventure that you was gonna be doing? Are you ever gonna
Yeah, I mean, it's not a done deal yet, but it looks like I'm going. I'm leaving here. Yeah. I mean, I drug tested on Friday, or pregnancy tested on Friday. I'm taking my truck and move on. I when I came here, it wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah. You oh boy. You gonna keep driving that truck for a good while, or ever put a driver in it?
No, I'm not gonna put a driver in it. Nope, I'm just a one-man show. I'm too old to start a big new adventure. Had I done this years ago, I'd have got my own authority and did all that. But I mean, this is pretty good here. This is pretty good. But no, I'm not even so sure I want to do spot market. They dispatch you where I'm going with, you work with them and tell them what you want to do and when you want to do it and when you want to be home. And you're home regular where you're going, and you're home regular every other day here. So I don't mind being dispatched. That picking your own load shit's just more stress to the situation.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've never done that before, but I can imagine, being dispatched, you're always guaranteed to have a load and guaranteed to keep moving. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait a little bit, but hey, sometimes the perks of running a truck under a dispatch, especially if you've got a good team of dispatchers that'll keep you moving, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did the Schneider thing for 6 months with this truck, and when, you pick your own loads, and it's good when it works. And I would never say anything bad about Schneider. It gave me a taste of it, and it added stress to it. So I didn't mind. And this little produce company I'm with there, they only go so many places. They ain't going everywhere, so it's not a big deal. I don't like working nights. Never did. I mean, I adapt. Heck, I slept 7 hours up there today. It's like, holy cow. It sort of surprised me because that never happens. I usually sleep 3 or 4 and get up and then sleep 2 more. And I slept 7 straight hours. When I woke up, I couldn't believe it was 9:45.
So you pull a reefer trailer, Gary? Or pull reefer?
Yes, sir. I pull their reefer, Four Seasons Produce. The actual company I'm leased to is Sunrise Transport, but it's a Four Seasons Produce. is the name of the company. Yes. Yes. I think I got a picture here in my of me hooked to the trailer. I'll post it.
Yeah, I've heard of that company you're talking about. I've seen their trucks or seen their trailers before. Yeah. Nothing against pulling a reefer, but pulling dry box was a hell of a lot easier. Didn't have to worry about putting fuel. Didn't have to worry about much of nothing. Just make sure you're not overweight, your tires aren't flat, there's no holes in your roof or in the sides. Oh, and you don't have to go to Hunts Point, too.
Yeah, Hunts Point ain't that bad. I mean, you've been there. It ain't that bad. I mean, once a week I go to that Chelsea market there in Boston, and it ain't that bad. You know, once you're there, it's just the worst part about Hunts Point and Chelsea's the same way. Is them stupid little six-wheelers. You got to be careful of them son of a bitches bobbing in and out, ducking in behind you. That's the worst part of that. But yeah, there I posted a picture of the truck with the trailer. Yeah, and it adds. I mean, this is good, and the move that I'm making is kind of a parallel move. Other than the fact that I won't have to work. I imagine I'll have to work early sometimes, but I'm not thinking I'll be going to work at that often at 8 o'clock at night. It's driving. They did say the deliveries are like the delivery window is a 24-hour period that day. A lot of dropping hooks at that company, and yeah, so. It's kind of money-wise, it's kind of a lateral move. The sad thing is the local side of this company, which, you know, I gave them a year. They were, okay, well, we're going to move you over. We're going to move you over to the local side when an opening comes available. And when the year's up, the year's gone already. I'm on 14 months here, so, yeah, I mean, it's sad that there's between $40,000 and $50,000 difference a year between local and regional.
Yeah, that's not a bad looking truck you got there, Gary. I like them ones. 386 Peterbilts, good trucks. I was in one for almost a day when the dumb shit I was trying to go work for didn't like what I had to say and didn't like the fact that I asked too many questions. That's what he said. He said, "You remind me of a woman." I said, "How's that? You asked too many questions." I didn't know there was a law against asking a question. But anyhow, yeah. I understand, you know, if they tell you one thing and they jerk you around enough, you're eventually gonna, you know, get the heck away. And yeah, I think you'll like pulling dry box a little better. You know, not as noisy. Don't have to worry about putting fuel in, you know. I don't know how much fuel your all's reefers burn or anything, and I've never actually been in Hunts Point. I've taken loads almost to there and switched with people, but I've never actually been in the Hunts Point, so.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad. I've been there for this company. That's one of their local trips. It paid me like $1,250 out of Ephrata, and I had 3 different stops in the market in Hunts Point, you know, which is just a matter of finding out what door, what building, what door it's in, and the guy at the front gate will tell you all that stuff, so it's not a big deal. And that's the same, you know, my Boston deal, I get 4 to 8 stops in and around the Chelsea market. And it's just a matter of learning where they're at. Once you know where they're at, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'll go up there with 4 or 5 stops, and I'll have them all off within an hour. You know, it's just, it becomes very easy. I won't say easy. you know what you're doing, what to expect, and and it's a lot of guys say, I ain't going up there that, I ain't going to that market, I ain't going to Hunts Point. That ain't no big deal. None of it is really. Yeah, that drive-in I did at Schneider, that was I'll give you a taste of the drive-in. But you got them warehouses. Now, they had a lot of dropping hooks. See, and like this week, I didn't hit one grocery warehouse. This week, I had all store deliveries. It was good. It was a good week. And I probably grossed, probably 4,600. Around there, 4,500. That's what I grossed this week. And the only thing that will come out of that, okay, is my fuel. Well, that won't come out of my settlement. My settlement will have $75 out of it. So my settlement will be $44.25. Rough figures. It's going to be a little more, a little less. I didn't figure up what this one paid. So that's what I'll get to my bank. Then Tuesday, my fuel card will come out, and I spent this week in fuel about $650. So I'll have $650 come out of there. So it's $3,800 this week to me.
That's not bad. You don't spend much in fuel at all. That's not bad at all. Hell, I double that a week in fuel. I know I have, because being OTR, if I was like what you're doing, shit, that'd be great.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Evening, Mr. Pirate. Yeah, I'm regional, and I'm home every other day, and usually I'm home for, now this will be the latest I've ever gotten home, believe it or not, in 14 months. This will be the latest I've ever gotten home. But, and it happens to be my last day of the week, so. Yeah, so, I mean, I usually do 2,000 miles a week. I get good fuel mileage. Life of this truck's like 7.19 since I had it. That's Schneider days and all, So I'm not doing bad. I mean, it's 2011. It ain't doing what a 2018 should be doing.
Yeah, hookers are advertising here on the CB 19 hooker brothel.
Man, I'd be tempted Saturday night. Ooh, doggy. How about it, Salty Pirate?
Shit, they want $1,000 a night. Those girls in there.
Nah, I'm not with the strip clubs no more, man. I don't waste my money in there. You can't have it. And if you can have it, you probably don't want it. Or if you do want it and it's good, it costs too goddamn much.
Let me tell you a story, Salty Pirate. I hope you don't mind a little story time. Okay, but first off, it's a brothel. He's in Nevada. And it's legal. It's not doing anything legal. So if in fact, and mostly all of them are pretty good looking. So now you were married. I don't know what it cost you when you got divorced. But I know in child support alone, I paid $144,000 in child support alone. That ain't talking the money I lost in the house, because she got the house. She did leave my Teamster pension alone, which I had at the time, which was good on my behalf. We had a diner. I left her die. It was hers. We bought that for a job for her. And she had to she got that. I left that alone. I didn't take anything out of that. It was kind of amicable, kind of, but it still cost me $250,000, more than $250,000. You can buy a lot of $1,000 hookers for $250,000, my friend. Plus, I don't know about that one. There's one I'm trying to, or where he's at. There's one that you were talking about, a cock check. There's one, in a bunny ranch, maybe. I don't remember what it is. I looked at their website. You go in, you drop trowel, they inspect your genitalia just to make sure you're clean before you get to pick the woman. So, and there's some good-looking women in them things. $1,000? I don't know. I tried to talk them down to about 500, but yeah, money well spent when you're a single man.
Yeah, I could go to the bar and spend a couple hundred and get the same results. Maybe not as hot looking. I don't know. If I had $1,000 to blow, maybe. You know what I mean? Like if it was $1,000 that I could just not miss, then yeah, I could probably see myself doing something like that. Really. But yeah. Guess what, guys? Guess what? I am uploading Truckman right now.
Listen to me. We are legal, Bertha. We love you long time. Literally, I mean, the way she's talking, advertising the drinks, and the lady line up, and yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm actually, my license, my CDL's out of Pahrump. I have a house in Pahrump, Nevada, in Nye County. There's a couple down there too.
Hell, if I had $1,000 and I was a single man, I'd watch porn and jack off and save my fucking money.
Go find you a lot lizard. And there's this big old black girl next to me getting out of this Penske truck. And her guy, man, she's as big as round as she is tall. God damn.
Yeah, you get down to the strip, get something for $100 without a doubt. A lot lizard, or not? They aren't really lot lizards there. That NEP I was telling you about there. The truck I was on, we did all the UFC fights. Well, the UFC's based out of Vegas. Man, I was in Vegas all the time, and they'd always provide the hotel, which was at New York, which. Yeah, you lived in Pahrump, or had a house in Pahrump, you know. And man, you go in that place after midnight, you can't walk 10 feet without getting approached.
I got a question here. Oh, you know what? Never mind, I answered it myself. Forget it.
Yeah, she goes, meow, meow, meow. Pussy, 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 me love you long time. Something like that she's saying. I just need to turn the damn radio off and go in and get in the shower and get some food. And oh, there she. There you go. You hear that?
Oh, you must be in Reno, or just outside Reno, just right after Gars Pass. Right in there somewhere. I believe I was there. There's a couple of casinos, and I don't know. I don't think it's Reno. But yeah, I know right where you're at. I stayed at that TA. I believe it's TA or a Pilot. Can't remember that either. But I remember them coming across the radio. We'll pick you up, and shower you, and you can go to our website, and you can check out the girls that are working tonight. I know right where you are.
Well, Wells, Nevada. 6 acres all day, all night. Wells, Nevada. It's right outside of Elko. 37 miles from Elko. Right before I head over into Utah here. north up that side. Yeah, about quite a ways, 300 miles from Reno, but I'm on the other side of the state. Yep, I'm here at the Loves. You got the Petro across the street. Flying J, I think, over there. But, dang, it's raining again here.
I'd get on the radio and say, how much for a fucking hand job? My cock. Yeah.
Now, they don't quote prices over the radio. You got to go there to get the prices.
Oh, that's fucked up. Damn it. I'd hate to have to pay $50 just to get my dick jerked off. Hey, as long as they're left-handed, that's all that matters, you know it? Ha ha!
Yeah, you're going to pay more than $50 for a hand job, bro. You're going to pay a lot more money than $50 for a hand job.
You're looking at about $300 at the brothel for that. Your best bet is go get the find one of the Chinese massage parlors down on the strip or down throughout Vegas and stuff. About $60 then.